My experience has been great here at Weatherford College.
I like the convenience of the location.
It's been great working and going to school both at the same time.
The staff has been very helpful for my education.
All right, Coach Danny Henson, the Bridgeport Bulls looked pretty good Friday night. Offense and defense, you got to be pretty proud. So there you are, midway through the fourth quarter, and a key interception stops what could have been a very disastrous score for Iowa Park. That's the good news. The bad news is now you're backed up to the 5-yard line. What goes through your mind?
Well, first of all, it was totally good news because they were in a position to score, and we were just happy to get the ball back. But then, of course, like you said, the flip side of that is we had to dig ourselves out of the hole. So that was a very key part of that game.
You had a young player come through for you. Well, as I said, offense and defense both really showed their stuff Friday night. A key defensive play to stop that score. But then your offense comes through.
They did, and it takes a team effort to win. That's why this is such a great game. It's really not just one or two individuals or even just one or two groups. It really takes a lot. Kevin Cohen comes up with a big interception down by the goal line. The offense has the job of trying to punch the ball out and hopefully go down and score, but for sure punch the ball out so that we can have a chance to punt. And of course we get the big screen play that scores. That was kind of we weren't expecting a 92-yard score, but we certainly take it. But we were certainly hoping to at least get some first downs going and get a drive and get it out of that end of the field for sure.
What goes through a coach's mind? You were obviously elated, but to get a score out of that play.
Well, it was kind of a roller coaster deal because the play before we had just completed a long pass and had gotten past midfield on a really deep pass that looked like we had gotten ourselves out of trouble. And we got a holding call that backed us up even farther. So there was a lot of swings of emotion from both us and Iowa Park. They felt like they had just dodged a bullet with the big long pass completion that got called back. And then on the very next play, we throw the screen pass, and it ends up being a 92-yard touchdown.
Which puts you guys in the lead in the league. Got to feel pretty good about that right now. Who you have coming in?
Well, we've got Vernon coming up, and we're very happy to be 2-0. Two really hard-fought games, and expecting another hard-fought game playing at Vernon this Friday.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Coach Henson, we've got a couple of featured players for this week. Introduce them for us.
Yeah, we do. Right here next to me is sophomore linebacker Dalton Bracken. Dalton had a great game against Iowa Park. He was our leading tackler in that game. And next to him is Gabe Huerta. Gabe is a freshman running back for us. Gabe's been up on the varsity now for about 3 games, and he was the recipient of that long 92-yard screen pass. So a real exciting night for Gabe. That was actually Gabe's first catch for varsity football, so Gabe has to try to keep up that 92-yard average now.
Terrific. Well, let's spend a couple minutes with these guys. Dalton, a terrific game to win, and they're all great games when you're on in the W column. But you got to have a special feeling coming out of that one.
Oh yeah, it was a really fun game, and I just couldn't make any of those tackles without my defensive line there, and it was fun.
You had a super game. How do you think Coach is going to prepare you now for the upcoming game? You're 2-0 in district play, and it's an important game coming in.
I think we'll practice pretty hard, and we just can't. Don't let our heads get real big,
Keep focused. Well, Gabe, it was a great big night for you, and as Coach said, your average is 92 yards. Are you going to be able to hang on to that?
Hopefully.
Well, that'll be a big challenge. But what a way to come into varsity play and to pull out a great big win for the team. You got to feel great about that.
I do, because it was just the last touchdown of the night, and it was a good feeling to score from that long.
Absolutely, it was key. Well, let me ask you guys a couple personal questions. Is your family from this area?
Yeah, I lived here my whole life.
Big family?
About 5.
And how long have you played football?
Since 3rd grade.
Yeah, terrific. And how about you, Gabe?
My family's from Mexico, and I have 2 brothers and a sister, and I've been playing football since I was in 3rd grade.
Terrific. I'll ask you one of my favorite questions here. And be careful, Coach is still in the room. What's it like to play under Coach Danny Henson?
I think it's pretty fun. It's intense, but I think it's fun.
Terrific. And you, Gabe?
I like the offense and how he runs it, and it's fun.
Well, terrific. Best of luck to you guys coming up here for next Friday night.
Thank you.
Thank you.